Hello everyone, this is the video accompaniment to episode 383, which is about Shaun of the Dead, because we're doing a walk today at some of the locations of Shaun of the Dead. We're starting today, Oakley Park, North London, and we're going to be heading to a few locations from the film Shaun of the Dead that I worked on personally as a human being, stroke actor. And look, here's this to Mr. Silverman.
You were an extra.
Yeah.
Let's get that clear.
I was a featured extra.
Yes, you were.
Although most of the bits I was featured in were cut out.
And paid handsomely?
No.
Must have been at least like 100 a day.
On one day I was paid for various reasons, but look, I'll be honest, yeah, I was an extra, but towards the end of the shoot, it was like, can you stand in for that guy who didn't turn up today and he's a featured extra, so they put more makeup on me, different.
And you didn't get the featured extra rate?
No, because the whole part of Shaun of the Dead was like, you had to agree to do it for basically £1. They had to legally at least give every extra £1. But it was fine because, everyone wanted to be there.
Yeah, I know, it was a big sort of event.
And I was doing nothing at the time. So why not spend a few days on a film set or whatever. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, some of these locations, in fact nearly all of them, didn't need a lot of extras. And I was mostly there for the on-set stuff.
It's weird. It's weird how they, the whole film had a sort of buzz to it, even before they made it, sort of.
Well, I think
they used that sort of word of mouth to get extras to do it.
Well, the Space fan base.
It's the Space fan base.
Because, obviously Shaun of the Dead made by the guys who made Space.
Yes, but also very much a sort of, and this is what was clever about it, a lot of overlap with horror fans.
Yeah.
Space, and because, yeah.
And also zombie films weren't a huge thing in 2004. It was literally the combined force of the remake of Dawn of the Dead, Shaun of the Dead, the Resident Evil movie, and then the forthcoming Land of the Dead, which really boosted everything up.
The big zombie
renaissance.
Yeah.
So this is just an intro. We'll go to our first location, and then we'll do some more there. So
I like it round here. It's very, very suburban.
It's very suburban around here. This is the northest of London.
It really is.
So we're going to head to our first location, which is kind of a low-key one, but also quite an important one. So we'll see you there then. We will then.
No, it's a location for Shaun of the Dead, not low-key. Okay. Come on, everybody.
We're having a walkabout episode, aren't we? Come and have a walkabout with us. I hate you and your fucking noodle posse.
People love noodles. It's just a fact of Cheap Show you're gonna have to learn to fucking accept.
Cheap Show. Off-brand brand off, off-brand brand off. Cheap Show. It's the price of shite. Paul Gannon. Eli Silverman. Welcome to Cheap Show.
And I go and I nuzzle.
Here we are at the first location. This is the alleyway in which Shaun's team meets up with Jessica Stevenson's team, and they have a little bit of bants as they cross paths on their adventures. And here we are in this alleyway. Nice bit of, what is this?
Cow's parsley.
Fox's carrots or something.
Cow's parsley, and there's some oaks up there.
Yeah.
Beautiful suburb, I have to say. And do you know where we're near?
Where?
Pimm's Brook, which we followed on another one of our Out and About episodes.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's up this neck of the woods.
That's this neck of the woods.
Neck of the alleyway.
Oh, you know where? Also, we're quite near to where we had the magical mystery picnic, and we had Bloody Marys.
No. That's East Finchley.
No, that's New Southgate.
No, where we had Bloody Marys, that's like way south. That was like Ali Pally.
That's not that far from here.
It's far enough for me to think that you're talking shit, mate. Right, so this is the alleyway, and we're now heading on to our next location. Whistle stop. We're not stopping much.
If we saw some other podcasters going the other way, that would be amazing.
It would, but unfortunately...
You should CG it. Get an AI to do it.
Get AI to put into other podcasts into this video.
This is the prompt, Paul.
All right.
ugly man and beautiful.
Ugly men.
No,
Ugly
speak
men.
for yourself.
One
Ugly man.
unnecessarily short, and one very handsome man. Yeah. Right. Oh, there's a 263 bus. I wonder to where that go.
326.
Right, we're going up this way now. Anyway.
326. Plainly.
326.
Yes.
But
We're
we're
getting
going
the
up this way.
263.
We're getting the 263.
Which is the same numbers as on that one.
We're all mixed up. I wonder if the route's all mixed up as well. Ha 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 ha.
I do love a walk in the suburbs, Paul.
And this is a walk in the suburbs
That was-
today.
Lovely little alley there.
Lovely little alleyway.
And there's someone has some kind of compound, it looked like, at the end.
Yeah, with like dog threats and stuff.
Dogs run free.
Don't like it.
And perhaps he's just into sort of dog liberation.
Dog lib. The Ruffragettes. Ruff.
Oh, I knew there was gold somewhere.
There was somewhere in there.
Ruffragettes. Brilliant.
All these dogs who chain themselves to railings and the wheels of cars.
That's
and
like
stuff.
that Rick and Morty episode where Snowball gets
Oh yeah. Doesn't like the subjugation of pets, so turns the
cut my balls off, Jerry.
turns the tables on humanity. Right, where's
326
go to? Because maybe we can use it as a shortcut. I just don't know. We'll see you in a bit. Right, so we've just been to our next location, which is Garland Electronics. We've got a coffee, but we just went there. Ooh, what a lovely location!
It's not the most glamorous spot.
No, not really, but it was this location where Shaun worked at Corey Electrics, but now it's Garland Electrics. We'll show you in a minute when we get to the bus stop, because I forgot to film when we were there.
They've got everything up here.
Everything a man could need.
Greek food, Greek bakery, McDonald's, German doner.
Charity shops.
Have you tried German
Why
doner?
is it so fucking loud? Oh, it's in there. Yes, I have had a German doner.
Yeah.
She was a lot of fun.
Did you go high impact?
No, she went, Achtung, baby, and rode me like a bitch from hell into
Oh, that's
orgasm
not
land.
You can't call them bitches.
No, rode me like a bitch from hell.
You're
I
the
was
bitch
the
from-
bitch going
Why would
to
you
hell.
ride a bitch from hell?
It's fiery.
Is it another dog reference?
Yes, it is. Right, there we go, over there.
Yeah.
Garland.
We're going to get the 263 again, are we?
Yeah. Well, there's Garland Electronics on that corner there, on Hall Street, in North Finchley. That's where we were playing, and that's another location on Shaun the Dead ticked off this list. Now it's going to wait for the 263 and head on to East Finchley now for our next location on the walk. Any thoughts quickly?
I'm really hungover today,
Okay.
and I'm getting that kind of anxiety on
Right.
it as well. So, hi everyone. My
Don't-
name's Eli Silk. Don't touch it.
me.
Why?
Because it's fake chumminess.
It's not.
It is. You don't need it.
Real.
I'm not giving you it. I'm not giving you what you want.
It's real, man.
All right. Well, if it's real, just.
Oh, you're down there.
Oh no, that wasn't what I was going to say at all. But while you're down there, oh, anyway, look.
Cheers,
we're heading-
everyone.
Cheers, everyone. Another wonderful walk through London for you, the Cheap Show wonderful audience. We'll see you on our next location.
And the eagle-eyed amongst you.
Yeah.
This is where we started
Gannon's Golden Quest,
the Gannon's Golden
the
Quest.
first
Right.
one. Yeah.
It's actually up there. You get onto it up there, don't you?
Yeah. Whetstone, Tottenham and Whetstone
The Dulles
Station.
Brook. Is
Yeah.
what it, yeah.
That was the station we started at, basically. That's where the walk is. Anyway, look, the 263 is just round the corner, so we'll see you in a little bit. I don't think I've ever pointed that out because I've never really noticed it.
I've never noticed that.
No.
They've changed it.
No, that's always been it. It's been here for as long as I remember. It's just the problem is I've never looked down and gone, oh yeah, that's the London Underground sigil or signal, whatever they call it. What do they call these things? Is it sigil? Signal? Rondell. Oh, they were a great band. Right, the Rondells, everybody. Hello, so we're walking to our next location and we have to go through... Grundle. So, this way. We don't have to sign to go through, we just go through this way. This is East Finchley. This used to be my stomping ground. Oh, I'm sorry, are you about to complain that I'm introducing some personal history to the podcast?
find a different way of saying stomping ground. You've said it about 8 times.
All right, this used to be my neck of the woods.
Neck of the woods.
All right,
Thank you.
happy there. Well done. We're going to East Finchley Station where I would wake up and.
Did you wake up in the station?
No, wake up, go to the platform. You know, tens of people on the platform all fighting for seats early in the morning, heading down to a job I hated. This station used to just give me the gibbles.
What do you mean?
I used to hate it because it always reminded me of going to my horrible temp job.
We started a podcast right here.
We did.
Do you recall?
I know we did. I just
That's
can't
the one
remember
where we
what
did
that
charity
concept-
shops in East Finchley.
Oh,
and the
Chat
guy
Hunt.
smelled like he shat himself.
Yeah.
There was that smell of
That's
shit
the all aboard. That was up
in
there.
the all aboard.
Oh, yeah, that was a tat hunt. We should do another one
Oh, a tat hunt, yeah.
where we spend one episode hunting and then the other episode guessing prices.
I think it's a beautiful station, I have to say.
This
love
has those
that.
arches as well. You can't see them obviously from here because
It's got a lot of features, doesn't it? It has the.
But isn't Jerry Springer connected to East Finchley? When he was a kid, he was born here in London.
He was born in London, I know that.
And there's some part of my brain which says there's some relation to his time in London and East Finchley, something like that. I mean, I don't care. But anyway, we're heading now to, I think it's called Abbott's Grove, the next location on our Shaun of the Dead walk. And this location is Little Cul-de-sac.
Look, it's part of the Capital Ring.
Oh.
This is part of the Capital Ring.
We've always said we'd do a multi-part Capital Ring episode.
We both used to live here at different times
Yeah.
in East Finchley, didn't we?
Yeah. So anyway, this is
One
a
of the
nice-
worst times in my life.
And mine.
And yours,
Weird.
yeah.
Not that the place itself was bad.
No.
There are worse places to live, easily. But I think we're at a certain time in our life, being
I
here.
was really bad.
Mate, I tried to kill myself twice living in this area. So, you know, that's fun. So we're going to go. Which way is this way?
Wow.
Edmonds Walk. I don't think it's this way, but I want to check the map.
Further up.
You know, because I didn't check the causeway map properly.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a little look. Because it might just be up that way, and if it is, I don't want to. Oh, here we go. Where are we? Oh. Okay, so we can go up this way, because then it leads to where we need to go up that way. So,
Let's do it.
at the end of this road, we turn right.
Okay.
Right at the end. So yeah, this is it's kind of posh around here.
Capital Ring, that's what...
Bankers do when they have
No, porn
cocaine
actors.
sex parties.
Porn actors from the north of England when they admiring.
Each other's arseholes.
Yeah. Oh, that's a capital ring. that.
Capital ring.
Wow.
Or,
that
you know,
was that a laboured joke or what?
1880s bankers into England say, capital ring?
That's capital. Is that like a 70s thing that they used to say
Don't know.
for good?
Honestly, don't know. Capital.
I've never-
Capital investment. I don't know. Either way, we're walking now.
This is very. I've never been here.
The funny thing is, though, when it snows in London, this whole area,
Is magic.
the most wintry, magical,
Yeah.
snowy winter Christmas wonderland area you can explore because of all these houses. You know, the way the snow sits on the roads and on the
Yeah.
roof.
Talk about pseudo Tudor.
Pseudo-Tudor.
This is
Do you reckon these are all pseudo-Tudor?
they're definitely pseudo. That's pseudo Tudor. That's the style
Uh-huh.
with the black and white, with the black beams. Pseudo Tudor.
So we're going to go right to the top of this road
Mock Tudor.
and then left, I think. But
The
we'll-
Mock Tudors didn't they have a hit?
Yeah, can you dig it? Oh yeah.
That's the
something
Mock
like that.
Turtles.
Same difference, isn't it? Wasn't there a band called the Turtles?
Yes.
So the Mock Turtles could have been a knockoff band of the Turtles.
They weren't though.
No, they weren't. That's where they went wrong.
What is a mock turtle?
Well, it's a fake soup, isn't it? Mock turtle
Oh
is a
yes,
soup,
you're right. Yeah.
and it wasn't made of real turtle.
No, because they're endangered.
Yeah. But
Didn't we have turtle jerky? God, that was rough.
Biffo had turtle.
Yeah.
Turtle jerkle.
Turtle jerkle.
Turtle jerkle.
Urkel jerkle nurkle.
Yeah. So we'll come back to you once we get to the location.
We're on
Because
Dean's Way.
Yeah, I think we've got to go up and round and over now. But we're not
Dave's-
too far away.
Then there's Dave's Way,
Dave's way.
Nigel's Way.
It's my way or Dave's way, isn't it? Right. Shut up. I want to swap recorders now and go into the hand recorder. That's the plan. Right, so behind us is number 37 Abbots Road. It's someone's house, so I don't want to peer in too much, but just to the side of me here is Shaun's mum's house from Shaun of the Dead. And do you remember the scene? The car races around, it comes here, and then they get out and they go into the house and they go, oh, Philip, or whatever dad's name is, oh, quick, we're going to go to a safe house. And they all pile in the car and drive off and then accidentally run over a zombie.
They accidentally run over a zombie?
Yeah, because they panic thinking they killed someone, but then it goes, it's all right, just a zombie.
Oh, was it though?
Yeah, because it gets up after the thing and it goes,
But maybe it was alive before they hit it, and then it was... Is that what happens with zombies?
You have to destroy the brain, don't you, to kill them for good?
They are Romero zombies then?
Yes, they work on Romero logic. So here we go. And there's a road nearby. That road nearby where they hit it is near Highgate. Putner says, when we speak to Paul Putner later, he's going to show us a few more locations as well, of little scenes that were pickups and things like that. Because he was on set quite a lot. But as we'll find out, a lot of his stuff was cut out of the film. Anyway,
How old is 28 Days Later?
Took 1 or 2 years beforehand. I think it was like the year before. I want to say like 2001, 2002.
So that could be seen as part of the same sort of zombie craze of the early 2000s.
Yes. Although, as you can imagine...
this alleyway is doing it, by the way. It's giving me a right chub on.
Alley chub. Gives me the old alley up. What was I going to say? I've forgotten now. What's the name of the director of 28 Days Later? Boyle. He always made it seem like he wasn't making a zombie film. You know, like, no, it's not a zombie film because they run fascist rage and it's more about the human condition.
Well, and also it's a virus, isn't it?
Monkey virus.
Yeah.
Monkey virus. We never know where it comes from in the Romero films, do we? It's kind of nebulous. They suggest it's a comet that passes over in the first film.
Yes, that's right.
But I don't know if that's the same for the second. Do they say what the cause is?
Not in the second film.
Because it's kind of more in media res, isn't it? When
No,
they
in the
start
second there's a bit in a TV studio. It starts in a TV studio, doesn't it? And I think they talk about a comet there.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It's all, I mean, it doesn't matter. None of it that matters to the story, really.
No, but it's like it was 28 Days Later is a zombie film.
Yes, it's got the trappings of a zombie film.
It has zombies in it.
Yeah, well, no, it does. But
they're rage zombies or whatever, aren't they?
It's the speed that makes the film feel different. But
the speed with which they run, you mean?
Yes.
They run after you, yes.
And also the editing is much more aggressive. Like George Romero's films are naturally quite slow-moving, almost meditative horror films, right?
They are. Whereas, and the best example in my mind is Martin.
That's not a zombie film, it's a vampire film.
Yes, but it's a horror.
Yes, but we're not talking about
But it's a very slow, meditative...
I don't want to talk about Martin.
Yes, but I'm just saying, that's an example of one of his slow, meditative...
Yes, it is,
horrors,
yes.
Yeah.
But like, look at Day of the Dead. And that's quite a slow-moving, talky film, isn't it?
Oh, it's great.
Nothing really happens to the last 20 minutes of
I
that.
like Day of the Dead a lot.
Yeah, that's one that grew on me, because I think there's a high that you get from Dawn of the Dead, which Day obviously does not want to do.
No.
But you get your gore's worth at the end.
Yeah, that is a great scene where he's pulled apart.
Oh, he's like, I hope you choke on my guts or
one
whatever.
One of the great FX scenes, I'd say.
Right. And that's literally what they copied for Shaun of the Dead as well.
They
did that bit where Dylan Moran gets pulled apart.
Right.
That was literally taking inspiration from Day of the Dead. That scene.
Is it gory?
Yes, they pull his head off and his rib cage and everything. They pull him apart out the window. It's actually a really gory scene in that film. Which is another reason why I think it stands up as a...
The effects are good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Again, Britain's not really seen as an FX-heavy filmmaking place, right?
We used to run horror with Hammer.
Yeah, but that didn't exactly rely on state-of-the-art special effects at the time. I mean, special effects changed when Star Wars came out. And Britain was still doing, panto scenery when, like, George Lucas was designing all these new systems. So, anyway, look, we're rambling. We're off now to Highgate.
Spielberg's never done a zombie film.
No, he hasn't.
Or you could say that they were zombie-like in Temple of Doom.
The Cali cult is more cult thing.
Yeah.
It's much of a muchness. Anyway,
problematic.
Look, the point is we're heading to Highgate now. And once we get to Highgate, we're going to look for Liz's flat. And
my favourite location so far, Paul?
The alleyway.
Yeah.
I guess so. It's your fox feral-like nature, which I think draws you in.
I like to go to alleyways.
You like to creep in dark corners of this town.
And let off my musk.
And let off your glands. You rub your glands up against like a tree.
I'll go squid
Eli's.
Rubbing is abuse.
Did you, Ben, you pull your pants down, just squirt out onto a lamppost? That's mine now. I need to stop recording because this is heavy on my hand. I know.
Oh, it's heavy on my hand.
Anyway, shut up.
How cool would it be to live here?
Yeah, it does be really expensive.
In terms of getting to the tube quick.
Oh yeah, just roll out of bed and you're there.
You'd literally.
It's quiet
Probably
here.
pushes
as well.
the prices of these way up.
Yeah. Anyway, look, we're at the alley we started, so we'll see you in a bit. Hopefully, see you in Highgate.
Oh my word!
Okay, so here we
Getting a
are.
train down.
Sorry.
Getting the overground.
Yes. Sweet. Hybrid Islington. And then through.
Love it.
So anyway, hello everyone. Here's our next location. This is
Hillcrest.
Hillcrest. And behind me is the location of Liz's flat, Cunningham House.
Cunningham House.
You may remember Shaun, Simon Pegg running across the grass, a whacking and a bopping, all the lovely people.
Do you know what's a nice feature
Zombies.
of the architecture? Can you see the rubbish chutes?
Yes.
They're cool, aren't they?
What, are they rubbish chutes? Or
See the cupboard at the bottom? That's a rubbish chute, yeah.
No, they're not.
I promise you they are.
They're just pillars to support.
They're not
the thing.
pillars. They're not. They're rubbish chutes.
Well, where would you put the rubbish then? Because they don't connect to the building. You have to go to the ceiling and then
You
drop
go
it
into
down.
it. You go into it. No, there's a
No,
hole
there's
facing the
not.
wall.
There's not. There's no hole there. I guarantee you, they aren't. They're just concrete pillars. They don't connect. To
Look, there's a little chimney. Why is there a chimney on them? At the top, you see the little
just
box.
That's on the
Little
wall, not on the. And it's off centre to the pillars.
Maybe you're right.
No, I am right. You just like to invent
I don't
things
know.
that buildings have.
I think those are. Anyway, this is where, in the film, they.
The thing I just said.
Did you say that? Did you say
I
that?
just said that. Walking and a bopping on them. Because you were too
What?
busy going, I wonder if those pillars were for trash cans.
A whopping and a bopping.
A whopping and a bopping. So, yeah, came out, hit a few zombies with a cricket bat, got into a car, knobbed off with the crew onto the Winchester pub. Now, we're off to the Boogaloo now.
Isn't it funny? I've never noticed before. It's a Winchester rifle, and the pub's called the Winchester as well.
Yes.
And is that another reference?
I don't know if it's a particular reference to anything.
Don't they have a rifle in the original? He gets killed by a rifle, doesn't he? In the.
Well, yeah, but
the end
the
of the-
Winchester was one of the most recognisable brands of gun in America
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
You know, the Winchester Mystery House, for example, in California.
What was that?
Well, it was a house built in California, in LA, just outside. I can't remember exactly where. But basically, the Winchester family made millions and millions and millions off the back of their rifles and guns,
Yes.
right? And then when the husband died, the wife thought that the ghosts of everyone killed with a Winchester rifle were going to haunt her. So spirits told her to build a house to help with these spirits, and she kept building it and building it and building it. Corridors that would go nowhere, stairs
She
that
was
went...
crazy.
Well, there's loads of theories about why she did this. One is the supernatural one, where it's like the Winchester house was all about ghosts and stuff, and other people were just like, she was just basically wasting money to give people jobs to keep building this house for no other reason than to kind
Is
of
it still
penance.
standing?
Yeah, you go on tours of it.
Oh, it sounds really interesting.
There was a horrible movie made a few years ago with Helen Mirren in the role called Winchester, and it's
Oh.
basically a Conjuring type movie. It's not very good. But so effectively, yeah, the Winchester is just a recognisable gun brand.
Yes.
And Paul Putner's got a story about why.
But it's funny that the pub is. Oh, he'll tell us.
He'll tell us why, because originally they created the idea for the film in the Boogaloo pub, but they thought they were going to get to film in the actual Winchester pub, which is 2 minutes down the road,
Which
and
is
it's actually called the Winchester.
And it's shut now.
Yes, it is. But there's a reason why as well, and Putner will tell us in the
Okay.
podcast version, because we might not record it on this one. This is more of a supplementary guide of the locations in North London.
They're a very important modernist building. High Point there.
Yeah, and look, there's a good old British phone booth for making good old British phone calls. I wonder if there's any sex cards
Are
in
these
there.
sex cards?
And does it have the smell of ashtray
And PP.
and pee-pee?
Let's have a little. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Sniffing in the phone
Sniffy
box.
sniff. Right, let's head on to the Boogaloo.
Oh,
where
yeah.
hopefully we'll meet Mr. Putner himself.
Let's
see you in a bit.
boogaloo on over.
It's Boogaloo to the Boogaloo. Hoo-hoo. Right, so we just had a meet and greet with Paul Putner, actor comedian, who's been in nearly anything you've ever seen that you've loved in comedy. We had a little chat with him at the Boogaloo and walked down to Archway where we had a little chat-see. So now we're heading to Shaun's flat, where we'll do our next major little video bit. Eli said not to film him because he's eating a burger. So as a result, I won't film him out of just pure respect. But it looks like he's finishing it off and coming this way. We've got a bus coming number 41 in 3 minutes. So that's going to be good. Nice stuff. So we're heading off to Shaun's flat, our penultimate stop on the journey before we get to the quote-unquote Winchester.
And it has been an epic walkabout.
We got our steps in. We've been up and down, round and round, urban, suburban.
You've had 2 pints.
Yeah, 2 pints and
Your bladder's
3.
right, completely.
It's ruined. I had one of those.
You need a
pisses
piss now, don't you?
No, I don't actually. I had a really good one. Because you know what it is weird I've noticed about peeing? Urine isn't stored in your balls, right? We know this. It's not a thing, right? It's in your bladder. But you ever notice that when you pee and you want to get the rest of it out, you feel like you've got to move your balls to do so? You know what I mean? Like
No,
you've got to
go to the doctor.
like mentally work on your balls to get the pee out.
I don't.
I can't explain it.
Because the piss tube runs
Is that
through
what it
the
is?
bottom of the balls.
And I
It
kind
comes
of
through the balls.
like
and up, doesn't
sometimes what I do is I just drop the knees,
it? Just get that checked out. Mate.
drop the knees, and then like it all comes.
Yes, it's to do with angles, isn't it? Tube
It's
angles.
just it's like relaxing the pipes.
Yes.
Anyway, what I'm saying is I think I got all of it out in that last piss. Because
Wow.
I felt the tingle from my balls that kind of go,
Good.
Anyway, we're off to Shaun's flat now. That'll be our next location, and we'll see you then. And we'll do the Shaun walk on camera. How about that?
How far is it?
It's like 3 seconds.
Oh.
It's such a short walk.
What's the
from
Shaun
his-
walk?
From the corner shop to his house and back.
Oh.
It's like a 30-second walk, if that, something like that. So we'll do that for the camera. All right, we'll see you then. I think our bus is coming as well soon. 1 minute.
1 minute.
See you then. Right, for prosperity, we're doing the Shaun walk from his house to the corner shop and back. Might not do it back, but we'll do it one way there. Here we go. You ready? I'm gonna keep it at the side angle at all times. The Shaun walk. Great, this, isn't it? Just walking to the shop and back. But I've seen people on YouTube do this.
Right, as a sort of pilgrimage.
As a
So it's good that we
pilgrimage
can
thing.
do it. Right, you can do it. Sorry I was serious about it. Sorry.
Let's stay off the pavement.
Stay off the pavement.
Because we're going to hit a tree.
Oi!
There we go, we've done it. We've done the walk.
And now we need
Are
to
you
go
happy?
back there, don't
No, I'm not, I don't want it. It's boring. I just want to do the one walk.
Do you know that they opened another shop very
Farmland.
recently? It was called Newfoundland. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Actually worth it.
Yeah.
Right, so where's Hornsey Station then? Because we're going to go there now.
Let me check my thingamajig.
That was our short Shaun walk from his place to there. I wonder if this shop gets a lot of attention for that as well. They have a lot of people come in and buy a red cornetto or whatever it is.
I bet he doesn't. You don't see cornettos a lot these days. No.
I think that was the joke for it in the
You'd
film.
have
to
to,
some
yeah.
extent.
We could walk in 13 minutes to the station.
All right, well, we need
Or
to
we
know
can get the
which direction.
W5, but it will take us 22 minutes.
Let's walk. Which way?
It's definitely Hornsey Station.
That's yeah, and that will go to Highwood Islington. In fact, it will because it's the Great Northern Line train, isn't it? It's not like an overground.
Okay.
Yeah, this way.
Take this left.
Right, so here we go. The walk continues. We've done the Shaun flat. You've seen the Shaun flat. It's over that way now. Maybe I didn't do a very good image of it. Did you take a picture of the flat? You did? Oh, with me in front of it?
Yes.
Yeah, you did. All right, cool.
And one without.
Fine. Okay, cool. I bet these guys are pissed off. Oh, if only Shaun had walked 5 more metres that way, we'd be famous.
I don't think
I
they
don't
care.
think so either, no. So it's this way then.
It is this way.
Okay, so we're off then to our final location on this walk, which is the Winchester
miles
pub.
away.
It's a long journey. Mate, seriously, the weirdest thing about doing that, and I'll talk about this in the podcast as well, was like being in this like really urban street in New Cross at like 3 a.m, dressed as a zombie, with signs everywhere warning the neighbours to apologising for the gore and blood on the floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And as an
Because
army
they had
tank
a-
rolls up. It's kind of crazy.
Was there an army tank in there?
Well, yeah, this. Oh, no, not a tank, I don't think, but it's like, you know, lots of
armoured
army trucks
vehicle,
and
yeah.
people dressed up as soldiers and whatnot. So, yeah. Right, so
What's
we're
the
off.
explanation in Shaun of the Dead for why the virus?
I don't think there is one. I mean, I think it hints at a few things in like quick cuts, but like quite wisely, they that's not the point, right?
Quite rightly.
So, I don't think. Tea lights. Are they giving this stuff away, did they?
Yeah, of course. What's it again?
I don't know.
These I will go for.
I'll take that.
Table cover. You need a table cover?
No, I'm all right, mate.
LED.
Tea lights. Can't go wrong with tea lights. And
The LED ones. Look.
There you go. I've job done. As long as we're not chased down the road now by someone going, give us
Why would
our
they
tea
put them on their
lights."
wall?
I know.
Oh look.
What? Yeah, they work. And they
It
flicker.
flickers. Wow, I love these.
Well, there you go. Aren't you
I'm
lucky?
going to put them in my room.
Good. Make it look all
There
haunted.
you go. Was that a moment of joy for me?
No.
Why?
It's not real
I
joy.
smiled. I said I love these.
You need to work on what joy is.
You need to shut your fucking...
Unbridled passion is joy. A sense of
No.
bon vivere, isn't it?
Shut your mouth.
A bon
Look at those.
vivere. What?
They painted the burgers.
Oh, little parrots or something.
Look at him. Stern, bearded man.
Yeah. All these things just put on as affectations, or
No, they sometimes built them with actual people in mind. Like the owners. Or, no.
Yeah.
That probably represents someone. It looks like Poseidon or something, doesn't it?
Don't know. I don't know really on that respect.
No, I've never been up here.
No, I've never been up here. Hornsey School.
That's a 60s building.
Yeah, that is. Oh,
Jesus. Look, is that a different bearded guy? It looks like the same guy.
no, I think they're both the same, man and woman. But I wonder what they represent.
Adam and Eve.
Maybe God and
God and that woman.
the lady God.
Lady God.
Lady God. I don't know. It's a thought, innit? Right, we're off. We're off to New Cross for our last location on this Shaun of the Dead
want
walk.
these lights?
I don't know. Maybe they bought them for an event, and then the event's over, and so they're
Yeah, but they're brand new, man. Well, look, they've still got the...
yeah. Or maybe what happened is, well, let's just pop into number 43. Leave that stuff on the wall. We'll be out in 5 minutes anyway. And then by the time they come out, you've pilfered
They
it.
wouldn't do that. It's a...
I'm just saying. I'm just saying you're a tea leaf.
Tea lights.
Tea like tea leaf.
I'm a tea light tea leaf.
Tea like tea leaf. Wallet, wallet, bosh, bosh. Good comedy content there from the Cheap Show boys. Right, let's
See, look, here we go.
what?
That's got a date on it there.
1818?
Is it? Yeah.
I think so. It's funny, isn't it? Because when these houses were built, that meant something to the person putting it up. It was specifically put on. And now, all these years later, we're sitting there trying to decipher it.
Yeah.
I think that says 80. It's BLT? Bacon, lettuce, tomato, 1880?
No, it's to do with the local council, isn't it? I bet.
Uxbridge, Barnet.
Or whatever.
Thames.
It's to do with the house, the people who built it. Whether it's a local.
Yeah,
Council
or it's
or
the name of the
I don't
company
think they
that
had
built the
councils
houses.
back then, but they had similar things. Look.
Yeah.
Nice bit of
Or,
space.
or maybe it was the name of the company who built the houses. You know, like a brand.
Yes.
Something like that. Anyway,
Look, there's a caravan.
it is.
Mattress.
It is a caravan. Marcus Bridgestock's home. We found it.
Oh, God.
Right. Wood Green, Parsons Green, Finsbury Park, the city. Which way are we going now, Governor? We're at a crossroads. Or rather a T-junction. Anyway, you don't need to see this. We'll see you at our next location.
Oh, he's covered in garbage.
Hello everyone, this is our last video. It's getting dark, so I don't know what the light's going to be like.
It's going to be terrible.
It's not. You had this discussion, and
Oh, right,
I showed
sorry.
you the footage,
Oh,
didn't I?
right. Oh, right.
And you had to eat crow, didn't you? But look where we are. This is, at one time, the Duke of Albany. In fictional circumstances, it was the Winchester pub, but now it is a bunch of flats. It is 39 Monson Road, but if you look at the sign up there, it says, fictionally, the Winchester,
Ah.
which is a nice little affectation.
And
to
it's the
nod.
first little nod we've seen all day. Excuse me, all day in all of these spots.
That's commemorated it in any respect.
In any way. Sorry.
But anyway, here we are. And look, this used to come out all the way here, the pub originally, but now it's a patio. And that's where the phone box was, where we had a little situation, and the beer cellar was down there. And then that's where the table was for Simon Pegg to stand on. And this is the pub. And there we go, this is our last location. We've had a long walk today, haven't we?
Oh.
We're both knackered. We've just finished the podcast version up and now we're just signing off here. But look, here is our last location. Way south of those North London locations. We've gone from the very north of London to the very south in many respects, haven't we, today?
In many respects, yes.
Considering as well, the film is set in North London. You'd think you couldn't have found a pub in North London that looked a bit like this.
But like you say, it's because it's very quiet here and controllable.
You could control it a lot more, I think, than, like as Paul Portner said, the real Winchester pub would
Right
not
next
have been.
Very busy road.
Yeah, you couldn't close that off and fill it with extras. No. It just wouldn't happen.
It's been shut for years, that pub, you know.
Yeah, now it's a hotel.
Yeah.
Either way, here we are, the original location. So now we're going to sign off because that's all you really need to see, isn't it? You just need to see this. That was once a famous film location, but now we're off. Bye. So we're going to say goodbye. Thank you for joining us on this visual walkathon of Shaun of the Dead 20 year.
Thank you for supporting the show, guys.
Thank you for supporting us as well. And other than that, we'll see you next time on whatever walkabout we do, wherever that may be. Sorry, John Rogers, if you're watching this, we're nicking it. And just like John Rogers, we're signing off and then talking for another 3 minutes.
He's not watching.
He might be. John, let's do a crossover, John. John!
I really want to do that.
We'll do a crossover everywhere, wherever you will be. Right, wherever that may be next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Shut
We're
up,
going
Paul.
home. We're going home. We're in New Crossgate, but we're going home.